Now that they know how to open the guard, we're going to start passing. We're going to start with some real tight ones first. So this first guard pass is just a basic one to do whenever you open up the legs. And even though it's the most basic to me, it's my most widely used because it just really, really limits the amount of movement that your partner is able to try to defend whenever you're opening the guard, especially in a match or a tournament. So with JT on his back, I do our guard opening that we learned earlier. Hand on the chest, hand on the hip, knee out, knee in, knee out. Pressure pushing on that top of the hip. And now once it opens, what I want to do is I take the lapel. Notice how I have both. I unlock one and let it slide towards his elbow. Not all the way down where I'm going to hurt myself yet, but just enough so I can start opening the lapel. So once I'm here and the leg opens, this hand lets go and goes right here. The hand on the hip tracks down to the knee. As I track down on the knee, I'm going to start stepping my knee through. Notice how my foot's going to hook, and I'm going to bring my knee right over the hip. Now, your other leg, your right leg, for some people like the long step, what I want to show you this time is I want you to bring your leg up. So notice how now his legs can't lock. I've got one leg pinned down, I've got one leg pinned up. My hand's underneath, right here going towards his armpit, so I'm really kind of limiting the amount of space his hips can move. Right now he can't shrimp anywhere. His hips can't go that way, they can't go that way. I've got him limited to his movement. His only free arm is this arm, and this one right here, I'm going to start grabbing, working my way up, coming underneath the head. Once I get underneath the head, I'm going to take this leg, or this hand that was on the lapel, and I'm going to catch his knee. I'm going to catch his knee, then I'm going to long step out. So I go underneath, I bring this hand back to his knee, hold it still, and I long step back. Before this foot leaves, this hand replaces and blocks the hip, then I can switch out and go flat. So watch it again from another angle. I have my grip, I'm opening, I come through, hands going down. Notice how this leg came up. See how it based out? My foot's not close enough for him to grab me. It's just my knee up, pointing towards him, keeping his hips up. Notice how JT can't lock his legs either. Trying to lock. And even if he does get a little lock, all I gotta do is just flex my legs, and it'll pop right open again. So this hand goes from here, controlling this arm, to going underneath the head, grabbing that shoulder material, blocking, long step, replaced by the hip, finish your pass.